What's up? This is Sir Esters.
Black Pino J.
BScribbs.
And we're the Unintelligent graduates. So let's get this show started. And we're on another Saturday. So let's tell how our week been going. How's your week been, Black?
Man, it was good, bro. Watching your boy in the White House fold like a goddamn stack of cards, bro.
He said your boy.
It's funny as shit. It's been quite entertaining.
Why you gotta be my boy?
Because you voted for him. You told us off the air.
Man, I didn't vote for no Trump test. I didn't
got all that money, man. Of course he voted for Trump.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't vote for no Georgia peach.
Hey, it's gonna be public by next week.
But besides that, I mean, it's the same shit, bro. It's just working, trying to stay safe from the coronavirus because the shit spiked up like a motherfucker up here.
Spiked up like your blood pressure.
It's getting wild, man. Getting real nervous in them streets.
Oh my goodness.
What about you,
How about you, Scribs?
Dude, man, like the other day it was a blast. Me and my wife were just chilling out on the couch watching Die Hard, Live Free or Die Hard, and I started looking up the Die Hard saga, and I realized the second one was called Die Harder. So her and I basically started coming up with like ideas of like different Die Hard movies, like John McClane goes into a massage parlor in Rub Harder. You know, John McClane meets the Meg in Dive Harder. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like her and I just
Rub Harder sound like a movie that the owner of the Patriots,
yeah,
been doing.
Yeah, Robert Kraft and John McClane in Rub Harder.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, me love you long time.
No.
Oh, man. But yeah, we had a blast just making up all these different names of Die Hard movies and stuff. I highly suggest you guys just try it sometime. It's pretty fun.
Shout out to Die Hard. Best
Shout out
Christmas
to
movie.
Bruce Willis.
The best Christmas movie ever.
So what's up, Sir Esters? What'd you do? How's your week been?
You know how my week been, man. Why did you ask me?
Sad.
You know
He's sad about Trump. Trump going crazy.
No,
His
I'm not upset about since I can't call him a Karen, he's a guy. We'll call him Darren. I'm not upset at Darren, but I am upset about my Titans. And
Why is that?
That was special teams. It's just pitiful.
Oh my God, it's so
a horrible
awesome.
game. I ain't gonna lie. I canceled overtime for it. I was like, I woke up feeling good. First half looked good. Second half, I don't know what happened. Second half, man, it was just ugly, dude.
Hey, he was. You had the right to brag for a little bit. But what, 4 weeks of bragging?
And then, Scribs had to put it in my face. People at work had to put me in the face. Like, the whole thing about it, y'all can't let me live. Y'all have to make me get a little lower. Y'all have to put y'all foot on my neck.
A little
Whoa.
lower,
y'all put y'all foot on my neck, man.
Just like they are in the AFC South standings now, just a little lower. Colts back on top. Andrew Luck's like, I see some shit doesn't change.
All right. So you feeling that sad? I'm concerned, and if you feel like if you have thoughts of hurting yourself,
get both of y'all, man.
Suicide Prevention Lifeline.
Hey, both of y'all jump off the bridge.
273-8255.
Call the Land Before Suicide Prevention line.
Yeah.
You and your ugly shirt, man.
Damn.
That shirt funny.
Your dingy shirt. Hey, your shirt look like throw up, man. Get out of here.
Hey, motherfucker, it's Heather. It's a Heather Gray, motherfucker.
Hey,
three
but
shirts.
For real though, let's get on to like the crazy thing about it. After our show Saturday, I know everybody watched Saturday Night Live. Let's talk about Dave Chappelle's monologue.
That shit was great.
Dave Chappelle, he showed out. basically talking about Trump. Talking about when Trump caught the COVID. Talking about how Trump, rather than him walk across the street, he took a helicopter across the street.
It's like walking into a starving group of starving people with a bag full of McDoubles.
And then I love the part when Dave Chappelle said, I don't know why poor white people don't like wearing a mask. What's the problem? You wear a mask at the Klan rally. Wear it to Walmart too. Hey boy. Dave Chappelle crazy.
My wifey was even like, wow, that's funny.
Bro, that shit was hilarious. Yeah, when Scribbs was talking about, he said that's like when he was talking about his healthcare plan. Well, yeah, the presidential healthcare plan. He said, wasn't that something? He said that's like if I walked into a homeless shelter with a bag full of hamburgers and just eat them slowly in front of him, and be like, don't let hunger dictate you.
But then he made the serious point of like, yo, like other fellow Republicans are dying. Christie got all the fixings. You know, right. he said your fellow Republicans are dying inside the hospital while you got some super cure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, man, that shit
was crazy. He said, what was Herman Cain's super cure?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's true though. I mean, because these are all his supposed his supporters, his friends, and I'll say it with air quotes, his friends. And these motherfuckers dropping like flies, or they catching it real quick, and then
they still not taking it serious, man.
No.
140,000 cases just yesterday.
Yeah,
still not taking it serious, dog. That's the sad part about it. Like the Republicans still playing games, man.
They like the Tennessee Titans. Just not taking it serious, bro.
Full circle.
You, Scribbs.
Full circle.
Oh, it go full circle. Full circle.
Hey, dog, I'm coming to San Antonio, man. I'm coming down there, dude. Like, man,
a local man was shot today.
Tennessee man shot today in San Antonio.
People in the street heard. The only thing they heard was tighten up.
Hey,
before shots rang out.
Dave Chappelle, he made sure they realized what happened within the 4 years, man. It was just talking about the bleach thing. He was going hard, man.
It was
I like the
that episode. I was a little upset at first because I was wanting more Dave Chappelle in the skits as a fan, because he only did like 2 skits.
Oh, for
but
real?
Then I had to realize that he had a 16-minute monologue, which is pretty much a stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
A set. He practically did a full a full set on the monologue.
He's doing 3 sets in Austin here soon.
Right, really?
Like 45 minutes from us. Yeah.
Are you going?
It depends. I mean, the last person I saw do a stand-up anywhere around here was Tennessee man Nate Bragatz, great comedian, but it was like $120 just to freaking go to the.
You heard what he said? He's doing this just in the cornfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sure did say that. Yeah. Well, you know,
part he said though, he'd been wearing a mask for 48 years. Mm-hmm. And he said he can't even tell the truth without it being a punchline. I'm like, damn, that shit's real right there. I was like,
hey, he was dropping that. It was funny as shit, but he was dropping that knowledge at the same time, just like he normally does.
Yeah,
it was dope.
Hey, well, we talking about concerts. Let's get on to, Ticketmaster may require vaccinations or negative COVID-19 tests when concerts return.
That shit ain't gonna work.
You don't think it's gonna work?
Hell no.
Are they gonna charge less for their tickets so you can pay for a test too?
Well, hey, like I said, the ticket selling company revealed that it's workshopping ways for concert girls to verify that they've been vaccinated or tested negative for coronavirus.
Right. But this is what motherfuckers gonna do. There's a program called Photoshop, and everybody gonna be photoshopping their name on some negative results, and then they can go into a goddamn to a whatever concert, and then they're just gonna spread this shit like wildfire, dog.
Motherfuckers were doing it to get.
But it says this.
You can do that shit on your goddamn phone.
But it says this. Ticketmaster digital app and third-party health companies and customers will be required to get tested approximately 24 to 72 hours before a concert. And results of the test or vaccination status could be tied to a digital ticket used to enter events.
I mean, but motherfuckers now, when they try to get their results, they ain't getting the results like within 24 hours. You know what I mean? Right. It's taking a while for the motherfuckers to get because the testing is so bad out here in this country. It's not if this was South Korea or fucking New Zealand, I can see that. I can see that working.
Mm-hmm.
Out here in America, nah, bro. That's a wrap.
Hey, man, they can do what they want to, man. They company, man. They business,
and that attitude is why we're in the situation. That's why we bunkered in our goddamn houses now. Because we do what we want to.
That's why the United States about to be worse than Europe, man.
There's one thing people like in America. They like big burgers, big trucks, and big viral infections.
Hey, and they like to make America great again.
No, they don't, because they made it great. They did make it great. It's greater than it's ever been.
Dude, did you see Joe Biden's hat though that trolls the whole "Make America"?
What did it say, B? What did it say, B?
It said, "And we did" or something like that. Some shit like that. I was like, man, that's funny as hell.
And he had a nice little smile with it too.
He did too. Joe Biden always got that clean smile.
Hey,
what you said?
Hey,
he always got that.
Early on, he said he gonna beat him like a drum. Motherfuckers thought he gonna be sleepy about it. He came out like Boondocks' granddad on the vote.
Hey man, Trump tater, man. Look, he still got a chance, man. Well, are we talking about all this Biden and Trump tater? He won North Carolina and he won Alaska, man. It's not over.
How does Trump win Alaska? I don't understand. Like,
what about Alaska?
What about Alaska?
There's like 3 people in Alaska.
I know.
Sarah Palin.
Hey, it's still a state, man.
It's Sarah Palin.
I can see Russia out my back window.
A moose. That's it. Some salmon. And then North Carolina. North Carolina. I mean, go figure. I mean, everybody kind of was surprised, but it doesn't. He at this point he would have to win 3 to 4 states in order to win. It doesn't fucking wrap. That's why the motherfucker was out. He did a press conference looking sad as shit yesterday. Motherfucking hair was all folded up.
Ghost of John McCain.
Did he look stressed out?
He looked stressed out. You can see all the wrinkles in his face. All that brown.
See, I don't even know why be stressed, man. You're like, you know what?
He up here looking like a prom date that got violated or something, bro. You motherfucking mascara running.
Hey, man, leave Trump Ted alone, man. He's going through a lot, man.
He's kind of like the Titans right now. You know,
leave my Titans alone, man. Look,
going through a lot.
Hey, this all I'm gonna say. This all I'm gonna say right here. What's the Eagles' record?
3-4-1. That tie looking nice,
and
right
you're
now,
proud, man. And you're proud of that. You're proud of that.
Nice.
Yes, I am.
You're proud. He said it proudly. That's how sad it is. He said it
because we're gonna be 4-4-1 after this week. Hey, only be one win behind the Titans.
You forget, this is a Philly fan you talking to, bro. These are the same people that throw snowballs at goddamn Santa Claus. Santa.
Hey,
this is the same fans that when they won the Super Bowl, they tore down their city.
Damn right. Wait, y'all are Chargers and Titans fans. None of y'all know what it's like winning the Super Bowl. I know that.
We Chargers are homeless, bro. We homeless. We up here. We shacking up. We shacking up with our cousin right now.
The Chargers could win a Super Bowl right now. Nobody would know who to celebrate. They'd be like, "Wait, are we supposed to celebrate in California?
We rooming with our cousins right now. Why did we leave our home? Because we wanted to do it big on our own. And now we fucking roommates and shit at a soccer stadium of all places.
Hey, another thing, coronavirus, Pfizer shares of Pfizer were up 1.7 in trading on Friday, while BioNTech stock had gained 3.9 because, they had an efficiency rate that is higher than 90% of curing the coronavirus.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. You have an erection lasting 4 hours long. Mm-hmm. Please. Call your coronavirus vaccine people.
They used 19 candidates. So, I don't know if it was lab rats or humans. You tell me.
I think it was
probably.
Humans.
I hope it works, man, because from what I'm reading, you're going to need two shots from it.
Yeah.
And it gives you basically the coronavirus flu-like symptoms.
Hey, and our president said he's keeping it from New York. How y'all like that?
And that's why he's going out of the office. Thank God. Can't keep a goddamn psychopath.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. I can't wait till they have on video him getting dragged out, dude.
They're gonna drag his ass It's gonna be like a horror movie when his hands are on the carpet. And they're just gonna drag his ass out.
He gonna look like Denzel Washington from Training Day.
If you ever,
y'all motherfuckers.
I said all you motherfuckers.
Hey, standing on
King Kong ain't got shit on me. He's slobbing. You know, you got the slob coming down the face.
Hey, he gonna be standing on top of a Monte Carlo.
Yeah. Then Joe Biden gonna be the Russians and pull up next to him.
Look, Donald. I mean, we had a nice run, right?
Get the fuck out.
We had a good run. It is time.
Mike Pence is like,
man, dude's going through it, man.
Saturday will see you out.
Can we say we feel bad for him, man? Can we say that?
Fuck that shit. I was so happy.
Dang, man, you roofing like that.
Nigga, when the media was already saying that he won and everybody broke out in celebrations fucking last Saturday when we recorded? That shit looked like the end of a Star Wars movie. Everybody, every city was fucking dancing in the streets.
That's where the coronavirus came up even more, dude. Yeah. Everybody was kicking. Nobody
it was
cared.
Like the Titans after the first half against the Colts. They were all celebrating like, yeah. And then the second half showed up. They're like, oh, fuck no. I want to recount. Stop this game right now.
I'm putting the hit out on BScribbs.
Hey man, I'm putting it out on BScribbs. Don't be.
I'm writing in my notebook right now. I'm writing a death note for you right now, man. What's my pen at, man?
Here we go. Death note battle. Keep my name out of it. I'm already a Chargers fan. That's bad enough. Leave
Both of y'all names too damn long.
I suffer enough. I suffer enough. We ain't been the same since the LT days.
You ain't been the same since, Doug Flutie.
Fuck you. You know what? This show is over.
Hey, let's get on to these. Let's get on to these movie topics, man.
All right, what's up?
First off, let's start with Jurassic World. Dominion has wrapped up after 18 months in production.
Hey, Daniel, how much did they pay you for that movie, bro?
God damn you.
Hey, man, he owed you today, dog.
Look, he's from the live fire, man. He's coming out of fire, dog.
Bro, I'm just saying, man, you got Jurassic Park money. That's why you voted for Trump, cuz. That's
relentless. No, that's that Land Before Time, man. It's wrong dinosaur movie.
It's the same stuff.
I got Shrek over here making fun of me and Flubber talking the other way at me.
Damn, God.
Damn, Shrek and Flubber is big, fluffy, and green. That's fucked up.
Just my
That's interchangeable. Matter of fact, that's racist. I'm wearing a green shirt. That's racist. Racist as hell.
So basically, they paid over it cost $165 million just to make the movie, man. So who's excited about this movie coming out?
I am
too.
Everybody is.
Yeah, it's supposed to be released on Friday, June 10th, 2022.
I think the way that they ended it. Now the whole thing about the little girl being the clone of the lady from the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
Now that part I was like, you could have did without it, but
wait, did I miss something?
You didn't what?
I watched that movie. When the hell did that happen? I was like, what?
You didn't know the little girl was a clone?
The little girl was a clone.
I just I need to rewatch that shit.
He cloned her the same way he cloned the dinosaurs.
Oh my goodness.
And then I think he died and shit. But the whole fact that now that the dinosaurs are out and they're loose, like for real, kind of like
the city.
Like,
they
like
in the
Lost
world.
World.
Basically, it's kind of like Jurassic Park 2.
Yeah. Was that Lost World? Or something
Dude,
like that?
The part in the first
I think it was Lost World.
Because that was in San Diego. I was hyped about that. Yeah, nigga, dinosaurs in the city. And I was like, oh, wait a minute.
It wasn't that good.
No.
That part still haunts me to this day in the first Chris Pratt one when the freaking babysitter gets all pulled apart by the damn pterodactyls and shit. I'm like, damn.
They fucked her up.
I'm like, what the hell did she do?
They picked her up. They picked her up and then they were tossing her in the air.
Yeah,
I know she died by the second time she got caught. I know her neck snapped. But then the fact I was like, well, maybe they'll drop her. Then the goddamn mosasaur came out of nowhere from the tank and ate her and the damn pterodactyl.
It was foreshadowing too.
I said, that bitch dead. She's super dead.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, what the hell she do?
Only Aquaman can say that, lady.
Oh my
That was
goodness.
it. That was a wrap.
Like the babysitter was nice. Like why you gotta do that?
It's Jurassic Park, dog.
Man. Yeah, I ain't gonna. They outdid themselves with me, man. They really did real good with this reboot.
Have y'all seen the Jurassic Park short film? It takes place after that movie. It's called Battle of Little Bighorn.
No, I hadn't seen it.
Bro,
you talking about after the last Jurassic World movie?
After this last one that came out, they Universal put out like a short film, and it's pretty much it's a story about a family that's in a camping grounds or whatever, and they're talking, they're interacting with other people in the camp, but then all of a sudden the family goes in to eat their dinner, but then shit gets quiet, like super quiet, and then they look out, and then there's like some Allosauruses are coming through the camp and shit, and then some Triceratops, like a herd of Triceratops come out, and then the Triceratops are fighting the Allosauruses. That shit, hey, it was good as hell, bro. Hey, I'll find that video. I'll send you the link to it.
Okay.
But see, this is my thing was with the second movie, there wasn't many carnivorous dinosaurs that were let out into the city, right? Just the one Indominus Raptor. Indominus Raptor and the T-Rex.
Oh, you talking about on the last? Yeah, there were other. No, I think that. Yeah,
I'm saying it's like, what's so scary about some leaf eating, Danielle types? You know what I'm saying? Like what?
the whole. I'm not going to add on to that easy. I think what I'm thinking is probably the other dinosaurs were probably in other cages that we couldn't see, maybe. Because at the end, they did show the fucking pterodactyls were fucking flying around in the sky and shit.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what? That to me maybe was a plot hole a little bit. I don't know.
But I'm excited to see what Dominion's going to be about, because that shit did look pretty dope.
That's what's up. Well, let's get on to this Mortal Kombat being delayed. Basically, Mortal Kombat producer says movie is delayed until after the pandemic. It won't launch until theaters have reopened nationwide. And it was originally scheduled to launch in March of 2021. So basically, they pushing the date back. Hopefully, Mortal Kombat's cast and crew can use additional time to iron out the kinks and perhaps deliver a faithful adaptation of the story fighting franchise. So
that is a flawless failure.
Yeah.
What, you don't think it's gonna be good?
I'm just saying that
right now, I'm getting some New Mutant vibes now.
Ooh,
that movie was terrible.
New Mutant was terrible.
I'm hearing everybody that I've heard watch it. Not even critics. I'm just talking about regular motherfuckers. They were kind of upset that they even saw that movie.
I ain't gonna say how I seen it, Cody, but it was real bad, dude. Like it was like, wow, this is just a man. Macy Williams, what are you doing?
I'm just waiting for that shit to go on Disney Plus and then go from there.
I don't even know if Disney. It's rated R. I don't think Disney Plus is going to put it on there.
So they got Home Alone. Home Alone's on Disney Plus, and that's a damn social.
Home Alone's not rated R though, man.
That's a damn Kevin McAllister is a murderer, man. I think he's Jigsaw.
Yeah, I was going to say because they haven't put Logan on there or any of the. I don't think any of that rated R.
They were talking about having plans of adding the rated R stuff, like a section 4.
I hope they put Logan on there. I love that movie.
Logan was good.
I ain't gonna lie, I was excited about this Mortal Kombat coming out.
I am too. And
but like the short films, the Mortal Kombat, I forgot what it was called, but the Mortal Kombat short films was nice.
Yeah.
Jason Statham has to be Kano or I'm out.
What's it called? Mortal Kombat.
That would be dope. That would be dope.
He has to be. He has to be Kano or I'm out.
Jason Statham as Kano. That would be dope. I might do a Photoshop of that.
Dude, trust me. Like, yeah.
Because Kano was like Australian, but Statham
he have to gain some weight.
Either way, and then Idris
Have
Elba,
you-
of course,
but
jacks.
have- if
like
you-
Idris
if you
Elba's
watch
gotta be
Crank-
jacked.
If you watch Crank, if he can do the Jason Statham from Crank, he straight up Kano.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I hope they get this shit together, and I hope that if bring the old theme song back.
They delayed
What-
the Matrix too.
Kombat.
That's the only movie that screams this title at you and shit. Like,
I read that they
what
delayed
movie
the
are we at
Matrix.
again? Mortal Kombat. Oh.
You said what?
I read that they delayed the Matrix now too. The Matrix 4.
I'm not even excited for that.
I don't know.
I'm excited. I mean, I love the Matrix series. We live in the
Matrix
Matrix
dope.
right
When
now.
they ended that shit, the way that shit ended, I didn't like that shit. It was stupid. Like, the whole
It seemed
time-
like after the first movie, it kept getting worse and worse.
Well,
I'll say
they had
that.
a problem. They had a problem where they had to outdo the last one, because the first one that they introduced bullet time to movies, and that shit blew everybody's fucking mind with the bullet time. And it's like, well, how do we one up that one? Let's get some white dudes with Jamaican Rastafarian haircuts jumping through the cars and shit. And like, how are we gonna outdo this one? We'll bring Colonel Sanders in the mix, and he's the guy that runs the Matrix, and it was all a lie. Like, all this shit for the herbs and spices recipe. I don't want that shit.
I want a KFC after I seen them.
Yeah, I was like, nigga, what's Colonel Sanders doing in here and shit? Like, herbs and spices and some biscuits.
Like I said, if they push it back, I won't be mad. Yeah. But I don't. If more come out in theaters, I will go and see it. I'll take my chances.
You gonna take a chance?
Just rent out a theater with you and some close friends, man. $100.
No,
AMC.
there's a stipulation to that, bro. You can't watch any movie. There's a set kind of movies that you can watch.
Oh,
For real?
That's BS.
Some theaters, they like, you just can't go. All right, nigga, we're gonna watch Dominion. We're gonna watch fucking Jurassic Park Dominion. Nah, you gotta watch some. You're gonna be watching Flubber. You might be watching Shrek. It's gonna be karma's gonna be a bitch on your ass.
Scorpion gonna come out the screen and get your ass in 3D.
Mm-hmm.
It's just,
Michael Strahan gonna come out there. I heard you talking that shit. Who's squirting now?
come on, Omar.
Say it with a lisp.
Who's squirting now?
Who's sweating now? Like,
If he ended. I don't know why I just said
Well,
Mike Tyson.
Let's get on
I
to
know,
this. Let's get on to one more movie topic.
all right.
So, did y'all know they was coming out with a Scorpion King reboot?
Oh my goodness.
Let
me
I
guess.
didn't, but I hope they. I like that first one. The first one was alright.
What, the Mummy or the Scorpion King?
Not the Mummy. God no, not the Mummy.
God, the CGI in that was so bad. If you go back and watch it, of Dwayne Johnson.
Nintendo 64 graphics on
It
that
is
Scorpion
bad.
King, bro. That shit, he was black as hell. I'm like, where Mario gonna grab him by the tail and swing him out of here?
So bad. It's me. It's the Scorpion King.
Well, it's supposed to be like, I think we talked about this before, but they supposed to be having a dark universe, like starting off from the Mummy, because the old Mummy.
Hold on, what?
The Tom
I mean,
Cruise. Yeah.
We talked about that before. But hold on, the Scorpion King is part of that universe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be part of that universe.
No!
So let
What?
me guess. They got Dwayne Johnson producing it, and Jason Momoa is probably going to be the Scorpion King. And you're like, oh, great. This is the greatest acting producing duo I've ever seen.
Yeah, Dwayne Johnson is producing it, but he's not the star in it.
You know why? He's like, I ain't getting caught up in that shit no more.
Jason Momoa as Khal Drago. Back
Yeah, that
as
first-
the Scorpion King.
Yeah, that Mummy Scorpion King was horrible, dog.
Just call the movie Cal.
Yeah. Khal Drago Scorpion King. Slash
This
Aquaman.
is gonna be a Game of Thrones spinoff. This is a prequel
Yeah.
movie.
How many freaking kings is Jason Momoa going to play? You had Aquaman, King of Atlantis. You had Khal Drago, who was the king.
Hold on, is he gonna be a Scorpion King for real?
I'm guessing.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. I
Who's
thought he was
guessing?
I said, damn, he is gonna be everybody. He's gonna be a king.
Gonna play a king and everything, man. He was like the leader of the Frontiers, that show Frontiers or whatnot on Netflix.
So basically, we don't have that much details. It's just saying a reboot is coming, and they saying Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson going to be the producer. It don't say when it's coming out, how's it's gonna be lit, anything like that.
Will Smith is the genie.
Is that a comic book crossover?
I don't know, man. I really don't seem interested in that. But
because I watched. I mean, the first Scorpion King was okay, and that's at that point when The Rock had to. That's when I guess when he started that whole "if I'm in a movie, I got to be the hero" kind of shit, and I think that's when that shit kind of started. Because Scorpion King, he was a bad guy. Mm-hmm. It wasn't a good. That wasn't a good role.
It was the soundtrack.
The Scorpion King came out, and it was like Conan the Barbarian light.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like full on Conan, but it was lighthearted enough.
That's funny because Jason Momoa is supposed to be the freaking Conan guy too. I just thought about that. He's the king of the freaking.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Crazy, right?
It's the year of the Momoa, huh?
I got that Momoa momentum going.
Get the Momoa money. But damn, I don't know. I guess I'm not really hot on the damn Scorpion King like that, bro.
I'm not either. But
I just don't like Egypt, man. It's too hot.
Hey, man, don't be heading on Egypt, man.
Too much sand, man. You been there, right?
Yeah, I've been there.
You're probably pulling sand out your ass for like 3 weeks.
It's not like what you think it is, man. It's not sand everywhere, dog. Hey, but we hit our 30-minute mark, so we'll be back after these details.
And we're back.
Hey, what's up with your camera, man?
This nigga hit his camera like twice in the show.
It's like a transition, you know what I'm saying? And we're back. Wow.
We're talking about all these movies. If you like stocks like me, you know Disney shares rise after reporting 73 million paid Disney Plus subscribers. Losses not as drastic as expected.
You know why?
So,
You know why? Mandalorian season 2.
Carrying that motherfucker.
Is everybody's signing up for it. Like, hell yeah, Mando is Mando. And then when Mando's over and about this season's like 6-8 episodes, everybody gonna drop off. And then
it's smart though, man.
Disney stock has dropped. Disney Plus stock has dropped. And then when season 3 come up, Disney stock is up.
WandaVision comes out next month though too.
I think it's
January. I think it's January 21st.
Like January.
All right, January. Either way, but I mean, I'm looking forward to that too.
I can't wait, bro.
That's gonna.
I've been wanting some Marvel shit, bro. I've been itching for some
Disney's.
Marvel stuff.
They know what they're doing. Yeah. I mean, they're like, hey, we're gonna lay off a bunch of people, then brag about profit.
Yeah, I know, right? Fucked up.
Until it drops.
That's fucked up. The motherfuckers that lost their livelihoods and shit, and all of a sudden, no, our stocks are up. Yeah, no shit.
Hey, no guys. Shit. Sorry, we didn't have a severance plan, but hey, our stocks are up. Welcome to America.
Shit's crazy,
what you said? Oh yeah, I forgot to say during the break, man. Let's get on to any of y'all wear Supreme?
No, because
do I look like I have money?
It's hard to find expensive spot.
Motherfucker, you were just talking about my dingy ass shirt. Does it look like I'm gonna be wearing some motherfucking Supreme up in here?
Well, hey, you get a Supreme anybody like Supreme, the streetwear brand has sold their company to VF, which is basically the Timberland owner, for $2.1 billion. And if you don't know what VF Corporation is, it's a Denver-based parent to company of Vans, North Face, Timberland, and it's doing good. So, do y'all feel like Supreme gonna still be a big brand?
Nope. You're gonna see Supreme in goddamn Journeys and every
Walmart,
in every shitty mall.
I don't think it'd be as popular as it was because it was like, didn't it like?
It was exclusive,
if I'm not mistaken, didn't Supreme come out like a certain time, then they stopped selling?
This shit, man, they do shadow drops. They do all kind of shit,
like,
bro.
Yeah, it's like the PS5s and Xboxes now. You know, it's just limited quantity drops. You know, and that's what made it so expensive.
I think when I realized they were big is when they bought the cover of the New York Times.
Oh, it did?
It was a few years ago. They bought the cover of the New York Times, and the front cover just said Supreme. and that fucking newspaper. They said that they never sold so many newspapers so fast, and that's why I said, damn, these motherfuckers is for real. And then now you're owned by the same company that owns Timberland and Vans, and that's
the
a wrap.
Supremanites.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
I think it'll be.
I think they're called.
If they find a way to it's not gonna really work with no Timberlands. But I feel like if you could mesh it with Vans, I don't know how Vans gotten back in style. For some reason, everybody's
Vans always been in style. What are you talking about?
I never wore Vans.
People skateboard, man. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Vans, if you find a way to mesh it with Vans, it'll work. But I didn't know Supreme had since 2017. It reported 500 million annually every year. So,
most bootleg brand too.
That's still more than America make.
What?
That's true.
They call it the Chanel of streetwear.
It is,
and it's a UK.
Chanel.
It's a UK company. I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I thought it was a US based company.
No.
Yeah.
It's bro. It's just crazy, like the power of branding. And that's the first thing I look at is Supreme. I don't even look at like Nike or fucking McDonald's or anything.
Look at Yeezys, man. Like,
I think it's just, if you just make something worth a lot of money, people will go to it.
They marketed it very well, and that shit was flawless. How they did it, they did like these exclusive limited runs, like Scribbs was saying.
It wasn't nothing special to me. It was just like. It was regular t-shirts.
There's a Supreme pencil, bro. They made like 300 of them. They're going for like $1,000 a piece. I
respect the hustle, but all you're paying for is a name. The shirts are not better than the material. I don't know anything about the material. The shirt is not better than this $3 shirt I got at Goodwill.
Real talk. They I remember this was also in the news. It was like Supreme shirts and like. I think they end up like in a Kmart or some kind of shit. And they were like real branded Supreme shirts. And they didn't have the Supreme logo on it. But motherfuckers found out about it. And then that was a thing too. And RIP Kmart, but damn.
If you sell some, I can come out with some exclusive shoes. If I can sell for $200, people will buy it. That's just how I look at it now.
Yeah, I feel you.
The Littlefoots. The Nike Air Littlefoots.
I can't stand you, dog. Hey man, I'm blocking BScribbs from all social media, man.
Come on, Esters, man.
Follow and block. Follow, block, report.
He gonna be like, man, I don't see none of his posts on my timeline.
Like, man, he finally tightened up.
Damn you, dog. Hey, so we talk about football, man. Damn you, BScribbs. We can talk about the NFL owners approving the playoff and diversity measures. So basically, NFL owners began planning for the possibility that their 2020 regular season will be cut short by COVID-19 cancellations. And they're giving compensatory picks for people that hire minorities on their staff, you know, like black coaches, coordinators, and stuff like that. So what do y'all think about that? Or
I think there's something to be said about how wrong America is that you have to give them an incentive to hire minorities.
I mean, they kind of just it kind of pulls back the curtain on the systemic racism and shit when you got to do an incentive. If you got to do some incentive shit, your country racist as hell.
Exactly. Like that's just them saying, "Yeah, sorry, we're racist. Here's some compensatory picks for being racist." Like, sorry.
Yeah, and then you always hear like there's always jokes like that's the minority hire, but that shit is really happening, bro. And I mean, it's cool that they're doing it now, but they could have been doing it a long time ago. You know what I mean?
I mean, the Cowboys are going to need all the draft picks they can get. Shout out to my boy Q. I I also heard that they're going to be having the playoffs in Dallas since there ain't going to be no playoffs in Dallas. So they're just going to have everybody meet there in a big bubble.
Hey, Cowboys they're going to get there on Madden, dog. They get to play us in Madden.
They can't even.
There's still hope.
Q. Hey, shout out. Hey, man, Cowboys still going to lose on their bye week.
Hey,
you gonna lose to the practice squad. They're gonna be like, damn, cuz.
Wildin', man. One thing I really don't like it because I feel like they just go BS just to get that high compensatory pick.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I don't. It's a good thing while they're doing it, but I feel like people just doing it so they can get higher picks. So that's my decision. But I do like the playoff thing. I do not like either. It's just gonna be easier for everybody to make playoffs because it's supposed to be like 8 teams in conference, right? 8 AFC teams, 8 NFC teams,
and no Cowboys. But the point being is weren't they saying something about fourth downs now too, or something in that article that we're reading that they might be changing the fourth down rule that. If you decide to go for it on fourth down, if it's longer than 4th and 1, it's going to be a 15-yard play or something like that.
Are you serious?
I'm looking. I don't see nothing about that, man.
Yeah, some weird thing. They're trying to make some change to fourth down rules since so many teams are going for it now.
If they're going to make it that damn stupid, they might as well do, all right, 4th down, and not only do you have to dodge the players, but the cheerleaders are shooting the players with T-shirt cannons at the same time.
Yeah.
So just make it real fun for everybody.
Throwing pregnancy tests at them.
Yeah, just throw it at them.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know what you talking, man. But
that's what I'm saying. It's some I have to look it back up and talk about it later.
I don't know nothing about that. But Nashville, all our Nashville residents, Nashville is considered as temporary home for the Toronto Raptors.
They need somebody to root
for.
So
the Toronto Raptors are searching for a temporary home for the 2020 and 21 season. And the city of Nashville has reportedly emerged as a possibility. But, the Raptors, basically, they have to base their operations in the United States, and they're based in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the Blue Jays have to do that also. So, they're planning to go to Bridgestone, where the Preds play. And, the NBA is going to be a 72-game season. And it's supposed to start December 22nd. So...
So what you're trying to tell me is the Toronto/Nashville then Raptors will still have more people going to their games than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie. If the Raptors do come to Nashville, I would go to one game.
Hey, you know what? And those are 2 expansion teams in the same state now.
Yeah.
Because I think that those 2 teams came at the same time.
Yeah, but the Memphis Grizzlies came from Vancouver.
Yeah, they're from Vancouver, and I actually like I like the name, and especially now. I mean, I wanted them to come when I heard that they would come to Tennessee. I wanted them to be in Nashville. Yeah, but I guess Nashville didn't have the money, or they didn't want to pay the money for that kind of shit.
Yeah,
the Memphis Grizzly choose.
So, other cities that are being considered is Tampa,
good stuff.
Kansas City. So I hope Nashville wins it because it would be nice to have a.
I think St. Louis deserves to have a freaking basketball team, man.
Nah.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? Ooh,
damn! Shots fired at St. Louis.
You can find me in St. Louis. Hey,
where the gunplay rains all day.
We do not own the rights to that song.
I like how you threw the shade at St. Louis like that though. He's like, hey, you seen that too?
I catch myself. Like the crazy thing about it, like we weren't even going to St. Louis. We was going to Kansas City, and we saw a lot of boarded up houses by the interstate. That's like the craziest thing ever.
St. Louis is so sad that their hockey team is called the Blues. So let's just put it that way. Kraft mac and cheese because I got the blues.
They got.
Are we talking about mac and cheese? Let's talk about. Have y'all look up? I never on Twitter it was talking about Thrillist was talking about the best side dishes for every state. So the crazy part about it is Mr. San Antonio in Texas they say the best side dish for Thanksgiving is green bean casserole.
Nope.
Green bean casserole.
I know.
Yeah, I was like, what? Is this taken from
I had green bean casserole.
I never had green bean casserole,
and I didn't like that not one bit.
Is this a white person survey? Because
it sounds like a BuzzFeed fucking survey, bro.
It says green bean casserole. Tennessee has sweet potato casserole.
I love sweet.
What's all these casseroles?
I don't know.
Are they just talking about sweet potatoes?
No, they talking about side dishes for Thanksgiving. The best. Yeah, it was.
No, I'm saying I'm saying
the most popular Thanksgiving side dishes in every state.
No, what I'm saying is what
about
sweet
California?
Potatoes.
What's California? Kale?
Hey, man,
California's mashed potatoes.
Chill.
California's mashed potatoes.
It's so basic though.
Yeah, this is basic. This is basic as hell.
California's mashed potatoes. Colorado's mashed potatoes. Connecticut's mashed potatoes.
This was
Illinois
taken by 10 rich white people from each state.
No, one rich white person, Colonel Sanders.
yeah. From each state. I like casseroles. Mashed potatoes.
This is a Popeye survey. And Louisiana got dirty rice.
This is a Chick-fil-A sides.
Kentucky, that side dish.
Louisiana's cornbread dressing.
Ooh,
that sounds good.
Cornbread dressing can be good.
I don't know. Huh? I don't know. This shit sounds weird. When you brought this topic up, I was thinking it's gonna be some weird, cool shit like St. Louis's barbecue or some kind of shit.
No,
barbecue yams or whatever the fuck. But these
cranberry glazed giblets and stuff is really good. But I mean, yeah, if you get like never mind. I'm not going to go into the whole food thing because I'll talk about it for another hour.
Come with me onto a journey.
yeah. Come find me at ghettochef.com.
I just thought that was interesting. I never had.
I mean, this is I don't know. It's kind of underwhelming because I'm thinking there's gonna be some cool ass side dishes and shit, but it's just sweet potatoes and mashed potatoes and shit and dressing.
Well, New Hampshire says New Hampshire's is cranberry sauce.
What? I'm doing it off of just stereotyping the damn state. Like Tennessee will be hot chicken crumbs as a side dish.
Deep fried Oreos.
Yeah, deep fried Oreos and shit. Or just do it like carnival food, like chocolate covered bacon. Like,
yeah,
I want shit to make your stomach hurt. But you doing like this is a straight up BuzzFeed. Like which housewife are you fucking?
Candy bacon wrapped ham bites.
That oddly sounds good though.
Yeah,
for some reason.
Pig inside pig mixed with candy.
Y'all ready to get on to these RIPs? Let's get on to basically the first one. Let's get on to rapper Mo3 dies after being shot in broad daylight on I-35 in Dallas. So the Dallas Police Department is investigating the homicide of 28-year-old Melvin Noble, also known as the rapper Mo3. And basically, they was responding to a shooting on Wednesday afternoon on Interstate 35 in Dallas. And it was
Who do you
crazy.
Piss off in your own home state?
They was posting videos on World Star and all that.
That shit, that's the part that got me mad.
Yeah.
Was when World Star and TSR, they were posting the fucking video and your boys on the ground, like at one video, they were trying to resuscitate him. Mm-hmm. There was another video when they just laid out dead. Like, man, show that motherfucker some respect, man. Like, no matter who he is, it could have been just a regular average motherfucker on the street. But don't fucking record that motherfucker. He dead in the ground and shit, bro.
It's not like you saw anything from the Kobe crash or something. You got to show everybody the same respect. You know what I'm saying?
That shit had me upset too when they kept showing the fucking crash site and shit with Kobe. But it wasn't as bad as this. This was like straight up right. You can see that it was Mo3. You know what I'm saying? And he was a talented artist too, bro.
What's up with him getting shot in his own hometown? They even find out why? Was it like,
well, you know, he was beefing with, I ain't saying he did this, but he was beefing with another rapper in Dallas. He was one of Yellow Beezy Ops. That's what they like to say. Ops.
If that's the same dude, because there was another his rival, I forgot that dude's name. He was actually on the same interstate with. Well, no, he couldn't get there because they blocked the interstate off.
And he was like, "What the heck is going on?
What the fuck is going on?" And then he pans over and he shows the scene. He didn't. I don't think. This is a coincidence. Maybe I don't know.
Oh, I think he didn't know. I don't think he knew what was going on. I don't think he knew
that it was him, and that was what was going on. I think that was just a weird ass coincidence, but that fucking sucks, man. Because that dude, well, he had kids. Like, he had 2 kids.
Yeah, he had some kids.
Rapper dying every week now.
That seemed like it, bro. Yeah. It seemed like it.
Yeah,
this generation of rappers are fucking. They catching bullets like crazy, bro. And then one motherfucking reply was motherfucker niggas handling their business in 2020. Like, nigga, that's so fucking stupid. Like, this
people want to keep it real, I guess.
I guess.
I mean, if you're a religious person, I mean, it says a life for a life,
or just a human, Bible, man. So, goddamn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll have to answer for that, taking a human's life. You know what I'm saying? Later on, you know. So
it just sucks,
think about it that way.
And I had just seen a while ago. Scribbs had sent us a video of Tyson interviewing Boosie, and Mo3 was in that interview too, and he was asking him what his aspirations and how he feel about the situation, and he sounded like a humble dude in his own respect, because like he asked him about his grill, his chains, and he said that those are trophies to him. Like his grill, his chain, all that was a trophy to him, because when he was a kid, he never had that kind of stuff growing up. So for him to get that and obtain those objects was a trophy to him personally and stuff, because he worked hard to get that shit. I like
his music, man. He was a good rapper to me. Like he was really him and
like those rappers that sing and rap at the same time. Like he's one of those rappers I actually do like, that actually sing at the same time too.
Yeah.
He would have thought, since he got shot before and almost killed.
He did. He got shot. He got shot in the head before.
You would have thought he had security.
Man, you know these people. You gotta prove you real, man. They feel like you got. And plus, it happened in broad daylight. Who actually thinks somebody would be out to get them in broad daylight?
No. Right?
Tupac had security.
That's true. It's sad. R.I.P. Mo3, different family.
It's crazy, man. Who thinks people get killed out here during the pandemic, man?
Man, I'm telling you, bro, that was like the first time I actually had to. I actively reported a video on Twitter when I saw that shit, because it was that damn disrespectful, bro. When I saw those videos, I just, man, why are y'all promoting this shit? I can't get with.
Well, you know they also, the rapper we talked about last week, King Von, they was posting him, his body and stuff where he got killed.
So I didn't see that. Thank God I didn't see that either, man, because
it was crazy, dude.
I don't see what's the point with that kind of
clout
news. I can't get with news like that.
People want clout, man. People want to get their followers up, man.
Yeah.
But you don't do that shit with showing a dead body.
We don't do that, but people out there don't have morals, man. People just want to get their followers up. They want to get people get paid for stuff like that too. Who put out the news first? Like that's how the game goes. But R.I.P. to Mo3, King Von, all of them. Hope the killers get caught, because we're not thugging. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I pay taxes.
Who else died?
Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke got.
Oh, Pop Smoke as a rapper. And let's get on to Alex Trebek, long-running Jeopardy host, dead at 80. So basically, he was a Jeopardy host, and he did it over 5 decades.
Mm-hmm.
He died at 80 years old of pancreatic cancer.
Just sad, man.
He revealed he had it in March 2019, and he was at stage 4 when he revealed it.
They told him he only had 6 months.
He lived out that 6 months too.
He lived well out over. He lived over a year, but it's still just. And he still filmed till 2 weeks before he died. They're going to show his final 24 episodes.
Yeah.
They
He said that he wanted. I hope they the last episode that they did. He actually gave him a final tribute because he posted on it wasn't posted. I forgot how I saw this on. It was in an article I read how he wanted his last show to end, and he said he wanted to go to the camera and thank the audience for tuning in, and he says his goodbye there. So I hope that he was able to do that in his final episode that they're going to show. But ever since I was a kid, man, and watching TV like game shows with my dad and shit, all I remember is Alex Trebek being the goddamn host.
Yeah, he holds the Guinness Book World Records.
Does he?
For longest continuous show host.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought it's crazy because he did over 37 seasons and over 8,200 episodes of Jeopardy. Basically, it's hard to see somebody else doing Jeopardy. It's like you have Alex Trebek, Jeopardy. Bob Barker, The Price is Right. I don't even watch The Price is Right. You know, in every black household, everybody's watching The Price is Right. I mean, now nobody's really watching The Price is Right.
When my twin Drew Carey's hosting it, I gotta watch it.
He said my live twin.
I don't know anybody that's really watching.
I mean, the only time I've seen like a recast of the host's work was like Family Feud. Putting Steve Harvey on Family Feud. That actually.
Yeah, black people watching Family Feud now.
Jimmy Fallon on the Tonight Show, man, has been really good.
That was a good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you like Stephen Colbert. But I'm talking about like game shows though.
Oh, okay, game shows. Yeah,
I mean, those like the late night shows is different. I mean, because they're comedians. Yeah. Now, if you get another comedian that's at that same caliber or higher, and especially a younger comedian, it's definitely gonna work. Except for when they had what's your boy Big Chin? He was on Beetleborgs.
Have you seen Jane Lynch as the host of The Weakest Link now? They just put that on Hulu.
I saw her.
That's pretty funny.
Is it really?
Yeah, she's funny. So it's just, I mean, she's.
But Alex Trebek, man, he's done a lot, dude. I didn't realize how big in pop culture he was, and it was a video that you had sent, Scribbs. And it showed like I think it was Entertainment Tonight or whatever did a montage to him and all. Like he's been in, I think this motherfucker was like in CSI. He's been all kinds of shit. He was on Roseanne, like playing as himself. It's crazy.
Saturday Night Live, he made an appearance during
with Will Ferrell.
Jeopardy skit. Yeah, that was funny. That was really funny.
Oh, damn.
And they're taking bets on the host, who goes replace them. If you don't place any bets, the one that's in the lead right now is Alex Faust. I do not know who Alex Faust is.
I don't know that.
But they saying
contestant.
He's the best decision. Right now, they say he's in the running. They said plus 200. Then the next one is probably, I don't know who, George Stephanopoulos.
Oh my God! The guy from the news,
the news guy,
plus 250. No. He's second running.
No.
Ryan Seacrest.
Third is Kent Jennings, plus 300.
I can see.
Fourth, Laura Coates, plus 450. And the fifth will be Anderson Cooper, plus 500.
Turtle.
And then they also have a bunch of celebrities. They have Dan Patrick, plus 700.
Dan Patrick
also,
would be good.
Will Ferrell, plus 1,000.
That would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
Then
he wouldn't do it.
Guess who they have at plus 2,000? Just guess. Betty White.
Oh my God! She do one season?
Hey man, 2020 is taking enough from us. Take her name out. Take the name out the book.
Sean Connery and him died within a week of each other, right? And they were always forever tied together from the Saturday Night Live skits, and they literally both died within a freaking week of each other. Like, is that not weird?
That is weird.
It's
like they will forever be intertwined together, and now they're just joshing themselves wherever they're at. You know what I'm saying?
On Twitter, though,
I would like to see Will Ferrell as the host.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
but
on Twitter, you know who the biggest one was. Everybody's talking about on Twitter.
Reading Rainbow.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I saw.
Reading Rainbow.
That's all. I've been saying that too.
Butterfly in the sky. You looking at?
Yo, LeVar Burton.
Star Trek.
That's one I've been hearing about the most. But if you don't place bets on it, they're taking bets right now for it.
I'm good. I ain't really much of a gambling man.
I think it should be dude from Fresh Prince.
Who, Carlton?
Carlton?
Yeah.
Nah.
They're having a Fresh Prince reunion, by the way, on HBO Max. Real soon.
We can talk.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a reunion special.
Minus Uncle Phil, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought like when I looked at it, I actually thought it was gonna be like a reboot.
It's not like the Friends thing they're doing. I guess that's supposed to be like.
But it's like it's a reunion.
That's cool. Yeah.
Well, you know, they all put it all out.
They go out and then they reflect back on the show kind of shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it is. And then Aunt Viv pops up. The dark skin Aunt Viv pops up.
The original.
Yeah, the original pops up.
Gee.
I'm telling you, man, when I was a kid, it threw me off because
she was dark skin or light skin.
One episode she was a dark skinned lady, and then also she was light skinned. I'm like, what happened?
Whatever happened? Wait, what was the story behind that?
I've heard that that her and Will Smith they were beefing or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for real?
That's what I heard.
It was like, if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't just money. It was like they said she wasn't as important or something like that. It was something similar to that or something. If I'm not mistaken.
I saw a little clip though where Will Smith was talking about that scene where he did with Uncle Phil. Why do you want me, man? And that they said while filming that part, when he hugs him, he actually whispers in his ear that now that's real acting.
Yeah, and that's he said that a bunch of times.
And that always stayed with him as an actor after that.
Yeah, because he really cried. Had real tears come down his face.
That was a sad
dude.
Because
that made me feel like I didn't have no father, dude.
I know, and it made me, and like my dad raised me.
It made me think about Luke Skywalker,
and it was, and like when I saw that episode, I was like, damn, he's never had a dad, and that made me think, what if I didn't have my dad in my life, kind of shit. And I was like, damn, that was a deep ass episode, bro. But yeah, But back to the Jeopardy thing. If they did, in my personal opinion, if they did either Will Ferrell or LeVar Burton, I
think Steve Colbert should do it. I mean, he's already
he got his own show going on. He ain't finna leave his show.
I mean, hey man, Steve Harvey can do 20 shows. You know what I'm saying? That's true. Steve Harvey doing like 8 shows a day, including the morning radio show and everything.
Fucking Steve Harvey show, man, dude. Every time I hear this shit in the morning, bam, 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 bam. Damn, man.
The only time I listen to that is to hear the prank calls. I just like the prank calls.
When I used to work with y'all motherfuckers, bro, and then right after work, and I turn my car on, first thing pop.
Yeah.
I said, oh God, I'm time to go to bed. I can't do this shit.
Kings of Comedy, Steve Harvey.
But I if they do it, either if they do a celebrity that can actually integrate pop culture like Alex Trebek can do it, that's cool. Or if they do it with another contestant, like a previous contestant, that'll work as well. Like the Jennings dude, I think he won the most Jeopardies and shit.
Yeah, he's like insane. He's a human computer. Like he almost beat the Dell computer. They had that where him and the Dell computer faced off against each other.
Yeah, and
he damn near beat it.
Damn.
Like that's stupid. Like that's stupid. I think the dude you remember Parks and Rec? I know dude got in some trouble, but you remember Parks and Rec? You remember what's his name? The stand-up comedian dude. I think he'd be a great host. The Indian dude,
Aziz Ansari. He didn't get in trouble. I think they were trying to set that fool up. He's talking about he went on a bad date, and then his date tried to say that he
either way,
he assaulted her or some shit. No, that was a bad date, bro.
But I think he would be a great Jeopardy host.
Aziz, Aziz. I think that'll work too.
I think it would be fantastic. He's all tapped into all the social media, all the pop culture stuff. Like he's, you know what I'm saying? Like
that could work too.
He would be funny.
All right. Well, we hit our hour mark. We were over our hour mark. So
we had an hour and a half.
Yeah, let's get on to our last regards of our show. So
why you always say last regards like we at a funeral?
We're at our ending
about people
point.
Dying.
We're at our ending. Well, people are dying. That's sad. People are dying.
Man.
It's been real. People are dying. We're at our ending point.
I know. Hey, sir, man, he's been depressed this whole episode, guys.
I ain't been depressed.
No help to scribs.
I made it worse, bro.
He's been down and out. Next episode.
Let's get on to our ending point. So, go ahead, BScribbs.
You know, man, my ending point is just this. You know, with the football stuff and the compensatory picks for just, you know, trying to apologize for being racist, just really exposes how racist America really is underlying. Especially when it comes to sports and people voicing their opinions and such. I mean, it's sad to see people like Colin Kaepernick get blacklisted, and now people are getting compensatory picks just to hire, you know, different ethnic coaches and stuff. And it's like the MLB today, or was it yesterday? The Mariners hired the first female general manager, I believe it. And so to me, it's just like, there's progress. I mean, we now, if things work out the way it is, we at least have a female vice president. Like, things are starting to turn around, but it's taken way too long for America to really realize the ugly side of America. Like, it's taken way too long, in my opinion, for that to happen. And things just need to change. People need to be more open, more honest, as Dave Chappelle said. You know, what is it he said at the end of that? Like, he doesn't, how did he put it? He hates that feeling. Not that he hates, you know, just feeling angry towards people. You know what he's saying? And he wants to make that better.
Yeah. And
I believe a lot of people need to think that same way. There's a lot about America I'm not liking right now. So that's my part.
And where can they follow you at, Sad Man?
They can at me with all their, I know, patriotic indiscrepancies. You can at me at BScribbs88 Instagram, or BSailor88 at Twitter, or just
send all your American love.
Yeah. Or Facebook Messenger for most of the people I know that listen. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, I hear that almost every week about something. Like, I'm like, hey man, let's smoke my piece, man. Like, it's whatever. Like,
that's what the platform's for, dog.
Exactly.
Go ahead, Black.
I mean, I'm an optimist. You know what I'm saying? There's shit that this pandemic has really shown, like, the ugly side of this country, and brought us a lot of shit to light. And if it wasn't for the pandemic, we wouldn't have a lot of the shit called out, like the fucking like police brutality and shit. Because I hate to say that if it wasn't for George Floyd's tragedy, you know what I'm saying, and that being captured on tape, and in conjunction with the virus, everybody still would have had their blinders on and would have been distracted with sports or games or movies or whatever the fuck.
Just shut up and dribble.
Yeah, and fuck Laura Ingram for saying that shit. I'm glad and I'm sad that shit kind of came to a head because now everybody's waking up to the shit that's happening. So unfortunately, we get shit like the NFL finally being equal on some shit, or now we're finally getting a female black Asian vice president. You know what I'm saying? This is shit that should have been happening years ago. The women's suffrage movement that happened like 100 years ago. There should have been a woman in office a long time ago, whether it was the highest office or VP.
Wasn't it Malcolm X that said that the black woman is the most oppressed group of people in America?
Yeah, he said
they got two strikes against them from jump. They're a woman and they're black, and that makes it harder for them. You know what I mean? And seeing that that shit looks like it's changing, I'm hopeful now. At first, I was at the beginning of the election, I was real nervous and I was real sad by the time I went to bed. But seeing that everybody actually voted with their hearts and with a good conscience, it lets me know that the democracy and all that shit that we always brag about as a country, it's still there. The downside to it is that it just showed me that only half the country is there. You know what I mean? There was still millions of people that still voted for 45. But I'm hopeful that this is the beginning of some good change going to happen. I'm pretty optimistic that we're going to start seeing some good shit happen for everybody, not just for black people or just for Hispanic people or Asian people or white people. It's going to happen for everybody. So with that being said, you can follow us at Twitter at The Unintel Grad, on Instagram at The Unintelligent Graduates, also on YouTube as The Unintelligent Graduates. I did get the video finished. It's uploading now. Shit happens, and the power outage fucked up my damn render in the middle of the week, and I'm poor, so I don't have the best Mac, and long story short, I got that shit. We got the shit uploaded, so look out for that coming soon. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at BlackPinoJ, and again, I'd like to thank everybody who's listening and tuning in and giving us the feedback, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be doing this shit. That's all I got.
Hey, with all the sad stuff they were saying, I'm gonna say it again, what Black was saying. Follow us at The Unintelligent Graduates on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, The Unintel Grads. And make sure if you have an Apple phone, go on Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. Share us, subscribe to us, tell everybody about us.
Share us like COVID. Dude. Damn.
Yeah, share us, tell everybody about us. And if you give us feedback, thank you to all our listeners. And you can follow me at Sir Esters on Instagram, Twitter. And I have a quote by Alex Trebek. And this is for Mr. Scribbs. It's very important in life to know when to shut up. You should not be afraid of silence.
It's like the Tennessee Titans Stadium out there getting their ass whooped by the coach. Silent.
Like I'm going to tell you always, you don't have to be a college graduate to be a graduate. As long as you're doing something better in your life, just know you're a graduate. And you might say, dang, these cats are unintelligent. Well, that's your problem, because this is our show. And this is The Unintelligent Graduates, and we're out.
Peace.
Peace.
She drank the poison that Captain Hook intended for Peter Pan.
Tinkerbell! Put it out, take it along and beat afterwards.
Fuck 'em.